Alright, we're gonna do a quick speed run of all the named bosses in the non-dark zone for the division. It should take about half an hour. This is the map we're going to follow, and we're gonna start in the north at the Autumn's Hope safe house in Times Square, and the first boss we're gonna kill is Bullet King. And alright, let's go. Straight out the door, turn right again.
You are now leaving the safe area.
Take a left, and his group is right there. Pulse them and rock them. That's Bullet King. On to the next one. We're going to jump over to the Wolves Den safe house in Clinton. And Soretta will be roughly right there. Jump outside, turn right. Down the ladder, go across the street and through the back alley. Or whatever this is. I'm not going to stop and fight everything I see. I'm going to try and run through this as fast as I can. But I will have to fight a few. Hooray. And Soretta will be right here beside the basketball courts. He's a heavy cleaner. He can be a bit of a pain in the ass, especially with all the scrub mobs beside him. There he goes. Hey, small laser pointer, nice. Now I could just run away from these guys. That's enough. We'll move on to the next one, which is strings. So we headed west, we take a left. There will be a scrub mob here that you do have to fight. Now we're going to head over here. You can probably skip these two, but I won't. Strings will be down here on the railroad tracks. There he is. And he's down. We'll wipe the rest of them. And we'll move on to Erskine. Erskine is basically right there. So we're going to go from the Kermit Station safe house in Hudson Yards. Now, This one, if you follow the GPS, is going to take you basically on a giant maze that takes way longer than it needs to. So I am going to ammo up. And I'm going to have to ignore that one for a second. And don't follow it that way. Just go straight out here. Climb the boxes, climb on the building. And jump down. That's the quickest way to go. Erskine is a cleaner that throws gas grenades. He's not at all tough, though. Down. And there's gas. Alright, the next guy we're going to kill is Frey. He's basically right there. And we're going to do 2 in 1 run on this one. So we're going to go to the Hudson Refugee Camp mission, because it's the closest point. We head straight south, and we take a left on 29th Street. And we're going to have to kill a few scrubs in this park. Now, Frey will be in this park straight south of there. Along with a bunch of these guys. Alright, Frey is down. Looks like Sora keeps wanting to invite me. Alright, the next guy we're going to kill is down here in this back alley. There are only 2 ways in, though. From the north, there's a little fence you jump across. From the south, there's a door you can walk through in the buildings. We're obviously coming from the fence side. Anybody have any booze? Yeah, I do. You can't have any, though. There'll be one tiny little scrub mob and then his group, but they're all fairly easy. Looks like we're not getting the scrubs this time. So the next boss we're going to go to is Belzer, and he's down here south of the Napalm production site. I guess Sora isn't taking a hint right now. Apparently I'm in combat, so I have to fight anyways. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Back to that. Belzer is basically right here. Go to the Napalm production site and just head straight south. Got a few scrubs here. There are usually riders that will fight them. Oh, there they are. There's the boss. Not a problem, although apparently somebody threw a nade at me. Alright, now our next target is Riot, and he is right down here. You can map, but it only cuts about 100 yards off the run, so you might as well just run for it. This is a bit of a long one. I'm not gonna fight everybody. So we headed west a few blocks, and now we're gonna head south and then turn back west. The GPS says to keep going west, but it's actually better to go through the firehouse on your right. There are tools in here, but I'm not going to stop to pick them up. Take cover either on this truck or this truck. I'm going to go with this one. And there he is. Bunch of shotgunners coming in. So take them out first. Boss down. But we are going to have to clean up. Sniper, and there's going to be a couple in here. That should take care of that, I think. Alright, now our next target is going to be Corporal Right, who is basically right there. Map to the Police Academy mission. Perfect. Now you're going to head west. Jump the barricade, turn left to go south. You're probably going to have to kill this grub mob. And then just turn left again. Usually taking out these guys will aggro the boss. Doesn't always. Didn't that time. And he's right here in this little parking lot. And he's down, but there's a purple. Alright, so the next guy we're going to go get is Chains. And Chains is one of the few that is actually a little bit tough to kill. So we're going to go down to the Ward safe house in Stuyvesant, or Stuytown. I'm not from New York. Don't know how you actually pronounce it there. I'm gonna ammo up while I'm here. Apparently I gave someone a med kit. On this one you can pretty much just run out the door to your left. Kill this grub mob. There'll be one guy up here wailing on a guy with the butt of his gun, so wail on him a little bit. Now don't turn left there. Keep heading basically south. Should have put the GPS on, but I didn't. And there's a bomb right there. As soon as you take that out, you will aggro the boss. And he is a heavy Riker. First time I've needed to use a heal. Down. And that's Chains. He's dead. Alright. So our next target is going to be Gunnery Sergeant Lewis, who is basically right here. Just mapped to the Dark Zone checkpoint. Now he is a heavy LMB. The problem is there will be a Riker group that spawns pretty much right beside him, so it's kind of a weird group to aggro. If they're fighting each other, you can let them fight each other. Pop a med kit. And since I'm hurting, I'm going to throw a nade. Which kills him. Done. Unfortunately, I am going to have to fight the scrubs. Alright. So that leaves us with 3 more that are above ground and 1 below ground. Dorsman first is pretty much right here. You're going to run from the Russian consulate mission, straight south 2 blocks and then turn left. There will be a couple of mobs you have to fight on the way for that one though. This boss isn't that hard, but he does have a lot of LMB around him. And he likes to run away. Often another group of LMB will spawn to the right, and they will come after you. Should be able to face tank this guy if your toughness is at least 300,000. Alright, that's Dorsman. 2 more above ground. So next guy we want to kill is Jax. He's probably the toughest of them. He is an LMB heavy with a shield. If you've got multiple players, this is super easy. Just one guy get behind him and shoot him in the ammo pack. But when you're solo, it can be a little bit harder. So I'm going to grab ammo real quick.
Now entering a safe area.
So head straight out the door.
Leaving the safe area.
Take a right and a left, and if you keep going, you'll run right into him. I really wish I wasn't fighting him in the snow. He's over there in that group, yep. Good deal, let's shoot his ammo pack. Perfect. Unfortunately, I'm going to run out of ammo. And that's it. He's done. Over that shield. So now we're on to the last of the above grounds, and it's just a run from here. I might just stop and kill this guy. Yeah, leave them. Doesn't matter. should be able to ignore them. I'm going to be far enough away. Not these ones, though. And there's Apollo. Apollo hits pretty hard. And he has those. That's it for the above ground bosses. So we'll get the only one that's below ground. We're going to go to the cavern in the Garment District. I quickly ammo up, and then we're going to go out the north door. My inventory's full, but that's okay. Take a left, climb the first ladder, and climb the second ladder. Turn right. And down this tunnel, and don't go up that ladder, turn left here instead, and you're going to run until you hit a subway station. Now you don't see him, but as soon as you get that post, he'll aggro, or he'll spawn. There he is, with a little group of purples. He's down, that guy's down. There are some scrublets in here too. And we'll pick that up, except my inventory is full, so I won't pick that up. Regardless, that's the last boss. That took 28 minutes and 30 seconds. So, there you go. You get a minimum of 30 pieces of gear, and more likely at least 35, potentially 45. All max level, either 229 or level 33 mods. Best way to level up fast once you're at tier 4, no question. Probably best way to level up fast in tier 3 as well. Alright, thank you. See ya.